Hey, y'all. Happy Monday, LEC community. Lexi, Yvonne, how are you?
Pretty good.
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 It's gotten so cold. Like I was telling Yvonne, Lexi before, I think you had popped away, and I was like, I'm so cold. I went and got some coffee
Ooh,
because of how cold I am.
good. Some nice warm coffee. That sounds
Hmm.
good. It was so nice just a couple days ago. I was outside chilling, nice breeze.
I know the wind is so cold today.
I think it's supposed to get nicer on Friday.
Really?
I think so.
I need it to just be consistent. Like if we're gonna get cold, let's just get cold so I can get my cold clothes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, um, fun times. Welcome to LEC Live, LEC community. I hope that some of you all are very near a beach and enjoying warm weather. We are in Kansas City, and that's not the case, but we're happy to be here with you for another edition of LEC Live. That means it is Monday, and last week was amazing. And shout out to our Ask an Educator from last week, who is our Maestro Monday for today, Dr. Jim Granada, who's a department chair at the School of Education at Wichita State University in Kansas. Um, I don't know if y'all got to hop into the conversation at all, but Dr. Granada also has like 15 titles with
Yeah.
Wichita State, like a lot. He wears a lot of hats, and his story is so inspirational. Like, um, actually, someone texted me right after the broadcast, and they were like, for someone who has been like through every educational system, like he's been in K through 12, he's been little kiddos, and he's been high schoolers and higher ed. He's so like positive and happy, and that's just so refreshing to see. Ivan, did you see get to pop in a little bit?
Yeah, he was a really funny guy also. I kept cracking up. Towards the end, you guys were just having a good time. Uh, he also said he was going to get something on his resume, I think, to be on a podcast. We need to get him on that in more interviews, part two, like you guys said.
Hmm.
Well, it's funny because in our post email, I always email them afterward and say thank you. And he said, I'm here for, if, because we joked about doing like a Dr. Granada show
Yeah.
and calling it like the many lives of Dr. Granada. I guess that's like a show, the many lives of somebody. I don't know of the show. And he's like, I'm down to do that, which might be really cool because he has a lot of insight to a lot of different roles, and obviously, himself being in schooling and everything. So if you didn't get a chance to check out Dr. Granada's interview, no worries. Check out our Facebook and our Instagram as well as our YouTube channel. Next up, um, yes, like so much happened last week. Luckily, Yvonne, you want to chime in about the roundtable on Tuesday?
So much happened last week. We asked three questions, which they're gonna be circulating. Uh, it was good to be in community. Once again, we had over 24, 25 people present, and we wanted to know what do they need in the classroom, and then we'll be following up like we always do from our roundtables.
Mhm.
But it was really good to be there with the teachers.
Yeah. Yeah. Great job, Delia. Look, she's right here.
Right here.
Oh, there
Hello.
she is. We had
Hey,
an amazing
Sam.
facilitator. Yes.
Our facilitator was so amazing.
She
You
was.
may know her. Her name is Delia. Shout out to Delia. Delia, thank you so much for the efforts on the event on Tuesday. I was really excited. I was nerding out a little bit because when people were talking, I was one of the moderators, and I was like, all the post-it notes, I was like, click, click, click. And then when Delia and I kind of chatted afterwards, we're like, oh my gosh, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this. So be on the lookout in the coming years. She
Yeah.
says the moderators were quite amazing as well. um, be on the lookout in the coming year and the coming weeks for us to actually implement this feedback that you all gave us. Thank you for those of you all who came and gave us your feedback and your insights. And like I said, be on the lookout for all of that implementation. Okay. See, like every time you keep going, I'm like, we had a
We did a
busy.
lot. I feel like we say that every week.
I know. Yeah,
It's
we
true.
do. It's
You
true.
know, I was talking to one of our coworkers, but it's great to have a team. So the Monday Blues don't feel like the Mondays Blues, even though we have a lot going. There's a team working on all of this, and then our community is very supportive.
I'm gonna get that like tattooed. The Monday blues don't feel like the Monday blues. That was so sweet.
Not tatted. It's just
It does. It is great to be part of an amazing team, and we had a lot of fun last week. Olathe, shout out to Olathe Public School District in Kansas. They invited us to check out one of their immersion schools, and so Edgar, Yvonne, and I went and we took a tour and we saw the kiddos. Um, I think they said, what was it, like 95% of the students, Spanish is not their first language, right? Was it
Mhm.
95 or 85? A really high percentage. And so a lot of the kiddos are actually becoming bilingual in their kindergarten or first grade classrooms, which is really, really cool. And seeing the teachers, be really excited about teaching Spanish immersion. So yeah, Ivan, you also, speaking
Yeah,
of the beach,
yeah,
you were
yeah.
at the beach 3 days
For the
ago.
first time in my life, it was
Okay.
something different. We went to Florida to male of color leaders convening. They don't call it a conference; it's a convening, which reminded me a lot of Acción. Even though we haven't been able to do Acción in person, this was a working conference. There was no
Mm.
laptops. We were mainly talking, bouncing ideas from each other. Superintendents, principals, uh, uh, there was a few teachers, assistant principals. We were able to meet leaders from all over the country. We also participated in a panel. You see Educator from Olathe North. You see David from Texas. Myself, Roberto. We were able to share our experience of leaders, male Latino leaders in education.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
And then, no, I also like the picture here in the classroom of the teacher. I couldn't put all the pictures that we took in the classroom, but everything is in Spanish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right when you enter, the way, yeah, it was so cool to see.
Mm-hmm.
And then
We learned we learned some words like,
caballete,
yeah. ¿Cómo? What was
caballete. We learned
caballete?
caballete. Mm-hmm.
I
Easy.
I just said I learned, and then clearly I didn't learn it. Iso is caballete. Yes,
Caballete.
it was really cool to see and that's the purpose of those immersion classrooms, is like everything is in Spanish.
Mhm.
So half of their day in Spanish and half in English is really cool to see. Ivan, I'm glad the conference went well too. You had fun, and
Mhm.
yeah, like Delia said, that's an amazing group of men right there.
And shout out to Olathe, Eraso from Olathe North,
Oh
Olathe
yeah,
doing it with immersion. Yes.
yeah. It was like the Olathe week last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Um, Yes. Well, I inputted this. Oh man, never mind. That's okay. Um, well, the only other thing kind of coming up, not the only other thing, but a big thing, I'm at Brookside Charter School this week. So if you are out at Brookside, feel free to try to find me and say hi. I am talking to seventh graders in Miss Davis's class about becoming teachers. And it's okay because I know like you got to download the PowerPoint and everything, but I got some preliminary data, and one of the questions I asked the kiddos at the beginning is, on a scale of 1 to 5, how or where are you about what you need to do to become a teacher? The average was about 2 out of the 5. And then the next question, on a scale of 1 to 5, how likely are you to choose education as a career? And the average answer was 2. So our goal is by Friday, this whole pipeline curriculum experience. If you're interested, reach out. By Friday, we hope that, one, they know more about how to become a teacher, and two, they're more interested in becoming educators. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
No, recently we were at a school and remember we heard a kid shout, "I want to be a teacher now," which it was really nice. I've never heard. Usually, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a fireman. Like, but she just shouted, "I want to be a teacher now." So that was really
Yeah.
inspiring.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
can't remember where that was, and maybe it's a secret because we have secrets happening right now in the LEC because of the what we'll talk about next. But Ivan, give us some insight onto the community conversation coming up.
It's coming up next week. Edgar will be talking. We have a guest speaker to also reveal some data that we have found out of student achievement, Latino student achievement, from our RevEd team. So if you don't follow RevEd, make sure you go to Instagram, go to Facebook. We'll be going live next Monday. Next Monday.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I look forward to seeing that data. The LEC side is very much educator data, which is actually new for this region. You know, like actually knowing like what Latinx educators are out there, and then now Revolución Educativa adding to that landscape with some Latino student achievement data. Thanks, Ivan, and I'll be there on Monday.
Okay.
Well, this is why the LEC has secrets these days. I am terrible at lying and keeping secrets, but we've had to because we know the winners of the Latinx Educator Awards already. Shout out to all the nominators, all the nominees, the nominators who have submitted videos about their nominees, all the nominees who we've met with who have committed to telling us what this nomination means to them. And Ivan, this week we are announcing our
So,
winners, right?
yes, today all the nominator videos will be on Facebook and LinkedIn. So, if you want to learn more about the nominees from the nominators, head on over to Facebook, comment, give them love. It's just some of them are students that make videos for their teachers, colleagues, administrators, even that nominated some educators. That's today. And then hopefully by Wednesday, we'll be able to start revealing at least two a day. But by Friday, we will know who all the winners are. You all are invited to watch the live stream next Tuesday at 6:30. Yes, 6:30
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook Live and also YouTube.
Yes. Yep. So the winners are getting invited to a special reception just for them, and that event will be live streamed. Delia has a question which I'm gonna pass off to y'all because I don't know the answer. If I hit like, will this pop up on other people's feeds like TikTok? No, right?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Hit like on Facebook?
Like on Facebook, Delia?
Oh, I see your hearts. Are you the one giving us hearts and likes?
Oh,
Well,
that's
I'm talking, she
oh,
can't
okay.
reply, but she'll reply through the comment.
If I'm understanding correctly, you know how your feed is driven on TikTok in particular, it's like a algorithm based on the things you've hit from before.
Mm.
Oh, because she said she's hitting likes and hearts. I
Oh,
don't
There you
well,
go.
we don't see that, do we? Because we
mm,
just see that someone liked it, so it goes up to the top.
yeah.
No, we don't. We don't get to see like real time, like when people send like they love what you said
The
type of
hearts.
thing. Mhm.
Yeah. That's a good question, Delia.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. She got it. I'm
You
not
get
tech savvy, so that's not a question for me. We have been releasing or have released all of our kind of um
Values.
yes, but like revised, renewed, like
Mhm.
we just have committed to these five values moving into the end of the year and into the new year. Community, personal growth, authenticity and integrity, and impact. Thoughts or any input, y'all?
No, I was gonna say be watching real closely because we'll have little Easter eggs for our three verticals that we're launching in 2022.
Mm,
So those might already be out. We are launching our year in review. Every day we're gonna be reviewing something for LEC. But there's little Easter eggs, and you'll see them repeatedly in each post. So yeah, be on the lookout. Yeah, we're full of surprises, full of secrets.
Yeah. Yes.
We can't talk much about it. Let me read the description for today's strength. We are focusing on, oh man, it just went away. We are focusing on relationship building strengths. And today we are talking about developer. Let me find it real quick because I just lost it. Strengths of the week, developer. Developers recognize and cultivate the potential in others. They spot the signs of each small improvement and derive satisfaction from evidence of progress. So this type of people, they see the potential in others. They view an individual as not fully formed, and they want to build the individual. So somebody with this strength could be a good coach, somebody that you can talk to if you need feedback and if you want to develop professionally. So yeah, every person is a work in progress. You guys have that strength?
I love that. I don't. Do you, Lexi?
Yeah, that's actually my top strength.
I knew it.
Ooh.
I knew it. When he was reading the description, I was like, that gotta be Lexi.
No way.
Yeah.
Know me. Yeah, that's my top.
You see the possibilities in people.
I do, yeah. And I like I love knowing other people's strengths because then I know okay, like I can see how you lean into those as well. I thought, are you sure you're not a developer, Susanna? I thought you had that.
You think I have those? I'm an anomaly. So just like, I'm just amazing, just all the way around. I'm just kidding.
Edgar
No.
probably has that as one of his top. I can see him too.
Who?
Oh,
Edgar.
okay, yeah.
I was actually trying to pull up the team strengths to see who had it.
Yeah.
Daily those?
Let me see if I can. Okay, here. So definitely Lexi. Developer. No, it's just Lexi.
Oh,
Well, as a top 5, right? We all have all the strengths, but
yeah.
to varying degrees. But as a top 5, you are our developer, Lexi. So
Nice.
if
You're
you
going
would
to be a
like to
great
know,
art teacher.
yeah, yes. If you would like to know what your strengths are and use them to do what we're doing, share them with your team and be the best team member you can be, check out bit.ly/coach LEC and sign up for an interviewing coaching session. Um, yes. And then ongoing, of course, are our virtual care packages. Latinx educators, we'd love to honor you, appreciate you with a small token of appreciation. So if you haven't yet, head over to our website, virtual care packages, or scan this QR code. I love moving to the QR code. So much so, Ivan, today with the kiddos that I was working with, I had a QR code for the survey, and I didn't think well, they're not going to be on their phones.
Aren't they elementary kids?
No, they're 7th graders.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But they're on laptops, so I guess maybe you could still do it. But I was trying to be fancy because you're fancy with the QR codes. But if you haven't yet, get a virtual care package from courtesy of the LEC.
And that's the end. We've come to the end.
Last but not least, follow us on social media. Ivan's killing it, being our digital director, and all of our social media is cracking at this point. So head over to our social media pages and have a good week.
Yeah.
Have a great week.
If you don't follow our social media, you won't see who the winners are.
That is
true. Exactly.
And it might be you. I mean, if you were one of the people who were nominated, definitely follow us on social media.
Right.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Well, Lexi, Ivan, have a good week. LEC community, have a great week. As always, let us know how we can support you. And we love you too, Dr. Clark. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Clark.
All right, everyone. Have a good week.
See ya.
Bye. Adios.
Sitting there like in the arena in Las Vegas, like, when I started this LEC community,